Hello prestigious personalities, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Aryan and today we are going to learn about electron affinity. As last time we discussed about ionization potential, also known as ionization energy, there were some basic concepts that were eventually like a lot important for your chemistry. Right now we are discussing electron affinity, that is also a major concept in our chemistry and of course daily life. So let's deep dive into it. In simple words, amount of energy released when neutral, isolated or gaseous atom gains an electron. Meanwhile, the energy that is released is called electron affinity. Right? If in simple words I translate it for you is transcribe for you is amount of energy, right? Amount of any specific energy that is released, right? Released when an electron joins an atom is called simply an electron affinity. Right here you can see the structural formula of this as well. Not formula, but a structure. We are not having any type of formula in it, but unit. You can see here, we are having a unit here. That is electron volt per atom, or you can simply call it kilojoule per mole. Okay, so that is how we describe our unit. Let's come back on our atom that is having a positive charge in it. Okay, I have a question for you. Why it is having a positive charge only? The simple answer for it would be just because it's having proton and neutron in it, and electrons are commonly found in our outermost shell, subshell or simple shell as well. Okay, so let me just describe electron affinity in this scenario. Right here we are having a proton and neutron, that is also known as nucleus. In between of electron and nucleus we are having an electrostatic force, as I described it yesterday as well. Right, as it will join back the shell, the energy that is released is called electron affinity. That's how simple it is, isn't it? Okay, as I told you about the unit, we can simply find our value of electron affinity by using electron volt per atom, either kilojoule per mole according to the physics. Okay, that is how I describe electron affinity in simple words. Let's dive furthermore into it. Right, electron affinity is having always a positive charge. Now, why it is always having a positive charge? As I told you yesterday about delta heat capacity, let me draw it again. This is delta heat capacity. Whenever an chemical reaction occurs, the capacity that is released is always heat capacity in both ionization energy, electron affinity, as well as in electronegativity. But unfortunately, in electronegativity, we aren't having any type of unit that we will discuss tomorrow or later on in the video. Right, so in electron affinity, it owns positive charge just because of electron therapy process. As I told, it is quite similar to the electron affinity and ionization potential. Okay, so let me just describe the two processes as well, that are endothermic and exhothermic. Right, what basically endo says and exo says? Endo says whenever it absorbs the heat, and meanwhile the exo says whenever it releases the heat. Right, if you guys check it out here, they are getting attached together and meanwhile forming another state, and the release of energy that will be done is endothermic. So simply it will release a positive charge, and always it will be having a positive charge. As you guys can see, what the word affinity means is a positive consumption of anything. Meanwhile the negative word always conceals to negative side. Right, if I give an example of electronegativity, the word itself says that I am an negative electron. Meanwhile, the ionization energy always says that I am a ionized energy, so that would be always positive as well. That's how I describe electron affinity in my own words, and of course, a deep concept as well that isn't commonly available. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you liked it. Must leave a like and drop a comment as well. Thank you for today. Sayonara. Bye bye.